you're going to need it to earn some VC.
Let's jump right in. If you've watched Magic and Bird Courtship of Rivals, then you're gonna know the answer to these. What year did Larry Bird and Magic Johnson play?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Celtics.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at point guard. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at center. Now here's Walker. Passes it to Tice. And stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Osman. Second shot opportunity. Love finds Drummond. Here's Osman. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Love. Stolen by Walker. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Garland with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Brown. Kicks it to Tatum. Here's Walker. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, and the coaching staff loves this effort. They want Drummond to keep swatting shots like this.
It's tipped. Love outside. And the pass to Osman. Puts the move on. And the layup is good.
Oh, terrific awareness from the skilled forward. I mean, you love finding the wide open man.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Tatum kicks to Walker. Celtics passing it around. Down low. Tice, no good.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Here's Osman. Kicks it out to Love. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Hayward's running. Brown, good.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. I mean, taking the hit well and finishing in style.
And with the Celtics entering that win-now mode last season, the acquisition of Walker just made too much sense.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Dating back to college, Walker's made a ton of clutch shots in his career. GA, as long as he's in Boston, we have plenty of opportunities to continue that.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
And that one drops for him.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Sexton against Brown. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Back to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And a lethal slasher. Sexton does a great job of finding angles to the basket. Has that great burst to get to the rim.
Now here's Walker. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
From past the arc. It's not going to go for him. And the Celtics going the other way now. Tatum at the elbow. Just over. Oh, wow!
Nice. That's amazing, the creativity. And you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Back to Drummond. Outside, Sexton. No good on the triple. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Brown finds Tatum. The shot by Hayward, wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Offensive rebound. The shot by Sexton, no good.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Boston. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice, and Smart subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Now here's Tatum. Here's Cantor. Smart on the wing. They get it back.
He's one of the best per-minute rebounders in the game. Cantor gets a lot of his points this way.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Garland. Yes, that goes in.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Boston trailing. Outside, Walker. Plenty of space. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And the soft touch from the mid-range. Good choice by Walker to just rise and fire right there.
Here's Thompson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the court for the Celtics, Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. Now here's Smart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there, thanks. So it's the Celtics now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Left side, Brown. Clock at 4. Now here's Smart. Defense is right there.
Oh, the mid-range game, a lost art. Nice bucket by Smart.
And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Pass to Cantor. Right side, Smart. Left side, Williams. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, he's a great presence to have near the bucket. Cantor's going to go after every rebound. And when he gets his hands on that, that's what happens.
Here's Windler. Guarded by Smart. The wide open look here for Garland. Here's Thompson on the wing. Porter passes it to Garland. Off target from three-point range. Celtics trail by 6. Brown dishes to Williams. Greg, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams.
I mean, come on. This guy is a walking nightly double-double threat. Andre Drummond's bruising power on both ends really makes an impact.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After Gordon Hayward's three-pointer, they didn't go. It's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Tice. Celtics trail by 6. It's intercepted. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Love. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Gotta respect how Love moves close into the rim. Skilled at drawing fouls and getting to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Now here's Walker. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, this is the thing about Walker. He will challenge you from the perimeter. He will challenge you inside also.
Love against Williams. Love the pass to Porter. Love in the post. Sexton on the wing. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. He feeds it to Tatum. Back to Smart. A 3-ball. Tatum finds Walker. To the middle. Right wing. From 15 feet away, Williams. And Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And Walker kicks to Tice. Off target from outside. Cleveland leading by 6. 30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Osman. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. Pass to Tice. Nice ball movement by Boston. Williams dishes to Walker. They double-team Walker. Smart, wide open, he fires. And a miss there on the triple. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first free throw is good.
Love's been a reliable, durable player for a long time in this league, a contributor year in and out.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside, Walker. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers heading to the bench with
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. They played very good.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim-rocking Shazam.
It's stolen by Tice. It's Brown with the drive. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Darius Garland picks one up.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers. Talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last offseason, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Danny Ainge.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Hayward up top, guarded by Porter. Brown the pass to Tice. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And see, Webb, when you look at all that Tice provides for this team, it's amazing he doesn't get more credit.
Well, you're right, Jay, but he is surrounded by great players who deserve to attract the limelight. But he can rebound, defend, set picks. He can stretch the floor, and every year he continues to improve.
Here's Exum. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Porter kicks to Exum. Walker against Porter. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Tatum. Inside. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Look, right there, the defense overcommits. Hayward, with good awareness, finds the open man.
Exum with it. Brown's there. Over to the left wing. On the wing, Nance. Now the pass to Exum. Dellavedova kicks to Nance. Here's Exum. 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
That's an unforced error that would drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
Some changes for Boston. Williams comes in for Daniel Tice. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Here's Brown. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And Brown is a reliable threat from mid-range. I mean, effortlessly rising up to the nice-looking J.
Nance dishes to Thompson. And Porter, here we go. The putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Trying to get open is Thompson. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Porter finds Exum. Back to Porter. And Hayward with the block.
A rare block shot by Gordon Hayward. He has the instincts to do more of this, but neither the suddenness nor the strength.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Tatum with it. Garland picks him up. To the inside. Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot. He's more about team.
Garland kicks to Love. Knocks down the 3-ball. Love's got 6 points.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Pass to Smart. And here's Tatum for 3. Wanamaker the pass to Williams. And stolen by Love. Passes to Osman. Stolen by Smart. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Williams. Cantor with it. Makes it off the glass. He's got 8.
Strong finish by Cantor. The contact doesn't seem to affect his mechanics at all.
Kicks it out to Love. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Celtics lead by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guards. Tatum out there with Williams, and it's Cantor in at the center position. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics. Now Garland. Dishes to Drummond. It's good. This game is all even. Drummond's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Cavs. Outside, Walker. There's the pass to Tice. From outside the arc, Cantor kicks to Tatum. Walker the pass to Tice. Over Love. Cantor trying to free himself up. Tice, no good. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Enes Kanter. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Sexton dishes to Drummond. Just 4 to shoot. Sexton the pass to Love. But they recover it. Garland kicks to Love. And stolen by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Out to Hayward. Celtics passing it around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation for the Cavaliers. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Porter subbed in for Sexton. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. To the right side. Here's Windler. Garland with it to the paint. Here's Nance to take the lead. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Brown with it. He's picked up by Nance. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Brown.
I mean, you see the strength of Tatum already. Broad shoulders. I mean, able to make shots through contact.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Walker. Pass to Hayward. Takes the three. No good there. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Porter. Here's Drummond. The kick out to Porter. Here's Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum passes to Hayward. Brown feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Shoots from the right block. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And we talk about Tatum's demeanor, even killed, focused. That's the guy you want taking big shots.
Here's Windler. 1:51 left in the fourth. Up again, and Drummond is right there.
And that's why Drummond is such an excellent player, stepping up in crucial situations like these.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And here is Brown. Outside, Walker. 6 to shoot. Brown dishes to Walker. Shot on the wing. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now here's Drummond. Passes it to Garland. Feeds it to Drummond. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
In clutch moments, you want your best players to come to bat for you. Luckily for them, Drummond is an all-star type player who feasts off of the pressure.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Tice throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, Tatum's a good ball handler. Manipulates the pace. I mean, gets to wherever he wants to go.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those are big. I mean, turns into a 2-possession game.
He kicks to Brown. Pass to Tice. In the corner, it's Hayward. Now Tatum to the left wing. From deep. Busted. No good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Over in the corner, Osman. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Garland kicks to Sexton. So we see Boston getting the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
to know the answer to this.
Yes. So many great choices. Lakers Celtics in the 80s were unbelievable.
Yeah?
I mean, I literally grew up watching VHS tapes of them.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation.
Hey, Kevin.
It sure has. Thanks, DA. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Miami, Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Dragic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Robinson in at the 2. And Adebayo throws it down.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay. A little extra motivation, fuel for the fire. Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert, finds his man breaking free.
Here's Brown. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Here's Dragic. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And it's Dragic off the drive. Rebound, Boston.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's stolen by Dragic.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Here's Adebayo. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to score in close.
Walker the pass to Tice, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Tatum. He dishes it to Hayward.
Defensively, the way Crowder gets after it, he knows there will always be a role for him.
Here's Adebayo, and he converts the layup. Adebayo's got 8.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now, here's Tice. Here's Walker. Chalk up 2 there.
And Walker, the definition of a creative finisher. No foul, no problem.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. 4-point game. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Heat. Olynyk, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Iguodala comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Tyler Hero in for Duncan Robinson. Then for the Celtics, Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker.
Huge fan of how Tatum runs the floor. It's almost a lost art. Terrific when he's in attack mode, in transition, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Now here's Dragic. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Dragic. Off target with his three. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Goes up, and Adebayo throws it down.
The fast break happened because of the active hands of Goran Dragic. He's a thief.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Kanter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
And, you know, Kanter can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I know I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
Jones checked in for Adebayo. Celtics also with a sub. Williams is checked in. Jones looking for an opening. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Enes Kanter.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. 58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The pass to Williams. Outside, Smart. Inside. Left side, Williams. Olynyk with the steal. Williams against Jones. And stolen by Williams. Down low. It's tipped. Outside, Smart. Williams against Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. He can't get it to go. Excellent D that time from Jones. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Nice move. Williams with the block. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about...
These guys work so hard and they're young.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1. Jones finds Olynyk. Back to Jones. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And there's a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And then for Boston, Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams, and Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better. A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt, has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Walker taking his time here. Count the basket. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But, Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there's a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Smart passes to Walker. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in, and then for Boston. Enes Kanter comes in for Robert Williams. And it's Jason Tatum in for Gordon Hayward. Just 5 to shoot.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Tatum with it. Butler covering. Pass to Kanter. He kicks to Walker. The tray. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Hero. Guarded by Walker.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Deflects the pass. Butler with the steal. Loads it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
And Kanter throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Pass to Tice. Robinson against Smart. Walker in the corner.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Adebayo kicks to Crowder. The shot by Butler, nobody around. No good on the 3. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by 6. Up top, Kanter, defended by Crowder. Smart passes to Kanter. Rejected by Crowder.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Walker. And there's the pass to Tice. The kick out to Walker. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Hero. To the inside. Crowder. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. Bam Adebayo putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points. Well, he spent a few years bouncing around. And that does it for our...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Jay Crowder out there with Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Dragic, and it's Robinson in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Whoa, 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 the solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly, caught the defense totally off guard. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Dragic against Walker. Outside, Robinson. Shoots over Brown. Robinson misses.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And it's the Heat on the break. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You have to pay attention to Butler when he's flying toward the basket for an alley-oop.
Celtics trail by 10 on the wing. Brown passes it to Tice. Brown kicks to Hayward. Tice in the high post, and it's Dragic with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Heat with some changes. Jones checked in for Jay Crowder, and it's Iguodala in for Robinson. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice, and Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker.
And really at his best from mid-range, Tatum can create space and shoot up over his defenders.
Dragic looking it over. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Adebayo over Williams. Butler passes to Dragic. Back to Butler. Another shot, and he lays it up and in. Butler's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Floats it up for Iguodala. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Outside Tatum. Williams dishes to Tatum. Kicks it to Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Butler. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Outside Dragic. Back to Iguodala. Rob. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 8. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Williams. Here's Wanamaker. On the wing, Brown. Clock at 6. Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Dragic.
And Iggy demonstrating his trademark defense yet again. Just a sensational shot blocker.
Tyler Hero. He's checked in for the Heat. Enes Kanter's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Tatum. Now here's Dragic. Guarded closely. Celtics trail by 10. The kick out to Brown. Fires for 3. Goran Dragic grabs the board. The Heat have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Stolen by Smart. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Brown with it. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Brown's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's Dragic with the 3, and Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williams dishes to Brown. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Walker and Smart, the guards. Daniel Tice out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Hayward in at the 3. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Walker. To the middle. Here's Crowder. To the left side wing. Hero passes to Crowder. Here's Adebayo. Here's Hero. Misses the 3. Celtics trail by 6. Good ball movement here by Miami.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Robinson against Smart. Cantor kicks to Walker. To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Pass to Hero. Steps back and fires. Here's Adebayo. Over Tice. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
The pass to Cantor. Hayward on the wing. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Tatum's checked in. Now Butler. Robinson with it. Out guarded by Smart. Passes it to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Outside Robinson. The 3. Tatum against Adebayo. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And Butler sends it back.
One of the most versatile defenders we have in the league. Butler's reach also allowed him to get that block.
Stolen by Smart, and there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Inside. The kick out to Walker. Down low. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Kemba Walker.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
Here's Dragic. Offensive rebound. Adebayo passes to Dragic. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Dragic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brown with it. Robinson picks him up, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. For your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Tim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Adebayo passes to Dragic.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Inside. The kick out to Crowder. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. And the Celtics going the other way now.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Heat.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponents.
Walker finds Brown. In the corner, it's Hayward. For three. 6 to shoot. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Walker.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Dragic against Walker. Outside Dragic, and Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's none. Off target with that shot. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Hey, I'm Brian, and I'm here to talk about my team. Right now, Grant Hill is included in the latest Idols release. Along with Diamond, Westbrook, and Petrovic, this is truly a can't-miss pack. And don't forget, each season in my team has tons of unique reward cards. In Season 2,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Chicago, Illinois, the location for the Celtics. 2 leaders on the floor and in the locker room. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Bulls, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's White in at the point guard position. Passes to Walker. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Some athleticism on display. Jason Tatum, the speed, the strides on the drive.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from 3.
We're about 1 minute into the first. To the inside, and Tice throws it down.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Pass to Porter. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Wow, give Otto Porter a little room to take off, and he will put it home.
The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Tice kicks to Hayward. Pass to Walker. Tice with the ball. Banked in off the glass. Tice has got his second basket of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Ooh, that kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Tatum's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Bulls moving the ball around. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the 2 teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the 2 teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. Walker looking for an opening. The 3 from Tatum. That shot off the mark. And it's Chicago the other way. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Brown with it. Now defended by Levine. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Wow. Here's Levine, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, think back to the 2014 NBA draft, the 13th pick overall. Zach LaVine goes out and gives an epic performance in the 2016 dunk contest.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Satoransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr., and it's done in for White. And a new group in for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. Marcus Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Dunn shot's good. It's all knotted up.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Right side, Williams. Ball's knocked loose. It's 2-on-1. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. That's good from Kanter on the assist by Williams.
What a huge target in transition Enes Kanter can be. You love when he runs the floor.
And Young slams it home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Smart against Levine. Here's Kanter. It's hauled in by Cornett. Here's Satoransky, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Well, to me, that's the wingspan of Jaylen Brown bothering shooters. This guy gets right in their space and throws them off balance.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses are... And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out what...
You know, we should have energy, and we should be outplaying the other team, like I said.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Thaddeus Young. It's Brown with the drive. 4 on the clock. The pass to Williams. The 11-footer. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Harrison over Smart. The shot by Harrison, no good. Brown outside. Dunn against Brown. Dunn passes to Harrison, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. Feeds it to Williams. Outside, Smart. This ball movement by Boston. Wanamaker, the pass to Brown. Plays it up and banks it in. Brown's got his first 2 points.
Oh, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touchdown low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Valentine's shot, good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Lowry Markkinen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Valentine. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Back to Tice. Porter against Hayward. And that one's good by Porter. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They double-team Walker to the paint. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You ever notice the physicality? That's an aspect of Marcus Smart's game. He just powers through the defense. Sensational shooting.
Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Cantor checked in for Boston. Smart, no good on the free throw. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on it. Porter kicks to Satoransky. Back to Porter. There's the feed to Carter. Poked away and stolen by Tatum. Passes it to Cantor. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Walker, and it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They double-team Walker. In the corner, Smart with it. Hits the three-point bomb. Smart's got 5 now.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Pass to Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Make no mistake, this is a fundamentally sound player. Jason Tatum skilled at drawing contact.
And so Tatum nails them both. 9 seconds left in the first half. Satoransky, the pass to Cornett. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Cornett's got his second bucket.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel.
And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period. And that'll do it.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Otto Porter really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but Boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at center. And that's the group for Jim Boylan as we begin the second half.
And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This has been a seamless integration of Kemba Walker. Coach Stevens has got to get some credit here. You allow Kemba Walker to play to his strengths, but you also allow him to thrive in the team situation with other talent.
Here's Levine. Lays it up off the glass. Levine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Walker goes in, and that one good.
Boy, I thought Kemba took some contact on that shot, but boy, the toughness and focus is right there.
Here's Levine. Kemba Walker with the rebound.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Porter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Boston also with the sub. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. Valentine passes to Levine. That shot misses. Celtics trail by 10, and now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go, and stolen by Valentine. Here's Dunn. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Now, Zach Levine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Pass to Tice. And it's sent back by Carter. Here's Levine, and he uses the glass on the layup. Levine's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Tice kicks to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And it's good for 2. Levine's got 12.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the call on the shot that sent. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's good.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Brown the pass to Wanamaker. Lobs it up for Cantor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Levine with the ball.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Wanamaker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Celtics have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Good. Satoransky's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Boston, no good that time either.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Let's remember, Zach LaVine is a former dunk contest winner. Allow him to get that position and turn the lights out.
Outside Williams. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. And the slam by Williams.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Stolen by Satoransky. And now Young running the floor all by himself. And Young slams it home.
Well, you love the hustle that Thaddeus Young gives this team. So terrifically mobile for a guy his size.
And the pass to Brown. Here's Smart. Misses the shot. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. On the floor for Boston. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Smart. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. Tatum passes to Smart. LaVine against Tatum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
There is size and there is reach with Jason Tatum, and that makes him a difficult guard. He just dares the defense to foul him right there.
Both good from the line that time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's White, and that one is good. And the Bulls lead by 20.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Wanamaker. Pass to Williams. Back to Wanamaker. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you know that Jason Tatum can score from any area on the floor. It's got to be a scary sight when this guy starts to get rolling.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And that one falls for Tatum.
You get the sense that Jason Tatum has a drive to be great. This is a young player who doesn't lack for confidence. I love watching him play.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Carter comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Markkanen in for Zach LaVine. The Celtics also changing it up. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. Hayward comes in for Williams. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. Porter kicks to Harrison. Here's Carter. It's White on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Donnie's checked in for the Bulls. Celtics trail by 16. Now Walker. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Tice. And no good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Markkanen passes to Porter. done it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
Walker goes in, and the shot is good. Now, here's Dunn. White the pass to Dunn. He feeds it to Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Celtics trail by 18. Hayward looking around. 1:49 left in the game. Tice kicks to Tatum. Three-pointer. And it's White with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 18. Carter dishes to Dunn. And it's blocked.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Chicago.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zach LaVine.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
It's Smart with the drive. Basket good.
And this is where Marcus Smart has gotten so much better at reading the defense. He sees an open lane and he attacks it.
Done outside. Back to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Dunn. Back to White. Three-pointer. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Markkanen from outside. They get the rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Both capable, D.A., thank you. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Here we go. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center position. Tatum passes to Brown. Drummond working against Tice. Clock at 4. The 3 from Tatum. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
And there's the pass to Garland. It's rebounded by Tice. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And stolen by Sexton. And here they come. There's Garland, and it's blocked by Brown. Walker with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Brown the pass to Tatum. No good with the layup.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And it's Osman missing. For Boston, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And the turnover again by Boston. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Sexton against Brown. Kicks it out to Love. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air if it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass. That tells you it's special.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
Sexton kicks to Love. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Fires from deep. Rebound by the Celtics. Osman the pass to Love. No good from outside. Boston trailing and stolen by Sexton. Now Garland. Left side, Sexton. And stolen by Hayward. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And the rejection by Love. Here's Osman. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Don't want to see athleticism wasted just on offense as Sexton uses it that time to get an offensive board.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Smart's checked in for the Celtics. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Down low. Tice, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Up the floor. Good work defensively by Smart.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Walker in the post, guarded by Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. Garland with the bucket.
Pretty good energy from the young guard Garland there. Rockets right back up the court in the fast break.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Walker. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And finished off by Porter.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Here's Walker, and he banks in the layup. Walker's got 6 points.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And finished off by Porter.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. It's Brown with the drive. Tice. It's Brown on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brown the pass to Wanamaker. The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good points. Pass to Smart. Launches a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Cavaliers leading.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Yeah, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside positioning. He just goes for the finish.
Thompson with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Windler, and that one's on target from the wing. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Oh, Sexton in position. The kick out to Porter. Passes it to Sexton. Here's Windler. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Windler's got 4 points in the quarter. Boston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Brown outside. Outside, Smart. Brown with it, now guarded by Porter. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Boston making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Tatum in for Brown. Then for the Cavaliers, Love check in for Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Kevin Porter. And Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got his second basket.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Cantor is a monster on the offensive glass.
Feeds to Thompson. Sexton, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The three from Tatum. And that's collected by Love.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The three from Tatum. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the paint. Intercepted. Pass to Wanamaker. Tatum deciding where to go with it. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The pass to Cantor. Outside, Smart. Williams kicks to Tatum. From downtown. Rebound, Love.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Windler, guarded by Smart. Windler, the pass to Thompson. The layup off target. It could go. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The largest lead they had was 6. And that does it for our...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Enes Kanter is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Here's Windler. Thompson, high post. 4 on the clock. That's tipped. Here's Drummond. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Tatum on the wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. Puts up a 3. But they get it back. Kanter dishes to Walker. Here's Tice. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Sexton. Here's Osman. Kept alive. Passes it to Windler. Out left to the wing. Left side, Sexton. Stolen by Kanter. Hayward passes to Tatum.
And this is going to...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Drummond in the post. Tatum on him. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Enes Kanter. And Cleveland also making a change. Zizic has checked in. Walker. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
There's the double team with Walker, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That is his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Outside, Porter. Inside. Here's Drummond. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Drummond's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this area at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Hayward outside. Here's Walker. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
The Cavaliers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And even 3-on-3 break. And it's Drummond missing. Celtics trail by 10.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
A different look now for Cleveland. Love's check in for Zizic. Nance comes in for Drummond. And it's Jetty Osman in for Dante Exum. 1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
To the inside, and it's Williams throwing it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Pass to Porter. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Count it.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Williams passes to Wanamaker. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Outside, Smart. Celtics passing it around. Here's Brown. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside Williams.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
6 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Love, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Cleveland going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Vance and Love are the bigs. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Osman in at the small forward position.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Then for the Cavaliers, Andre Drummond comes in for Nance. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Jetty Osman. The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Sexton slams it in.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Nice shot from the wing. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Outside, Sexton. The feed now to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Brown finds Tice. There's Walker with the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Porter. The shot missing. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. Jetty Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Walker. And he finishes nicely on the way up.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
Outside, Sexton. And Garland has it in the corner. The pass to Osman. Dishes it to Thompson. Over Tatum. Here's Drummond. Outside, Sexton. Osman, the pass to Sexton. Tries yet again. Doesn't go for him. And it's Boston the other way.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Hayward can't hit. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. And that'll be his third foul so far. Cleveland leading by 8. Garland kicks to Thompson. The 10-footer finds the target.
Tristan Thompson not wasting any time having the ball in that situation to get 2.
Brown outside. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Tice. And it's sent back by Drummond. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Hayward. Moving it up. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
An explosive player who has no problem finishing above the rim. Tatum does damage inside. Stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. Love's check in for Tristan Thompson. So he gets them both. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Hayward. Tries from 16. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And this is what Hayward is out here to do. He's a scorer and does a nice job capitalizing on that possession.
Count it, good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Sexton has it in the corner. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Tatum passes to Tice. Back to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession. We watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Andre Drummond.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Love wide open. He fires. And Drummond is right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Walker goes in. It's good.
And it's always stood out to me how under control.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Ready for more trivia? Let's go. In the sports comedy Like Mike, Calvin Cambridge finds a pair of sneakers that gives him amazing basketball skills with the initials of which famous NBA basketball star?
Was it Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady, Michael Jordan, or Chris Webber?
The Heat came into the building looking sharp, but it's going to take more and nothing.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Robinson is out there with Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for Boston, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. Now here's Adebayo. Hayward grabs the board.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And a move Hayward perfected last season, coming to a full stop in the lane and hitting that little short jumper.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, he'd stop and defenders would just keep going. Every player uses different tactics to create separation. For Hayward, that became his go-to move off the bounce. You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Butler goes in. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Tatum. Looking for Tice. He gets it there.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Butler kicks to Robinson. No good that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. They get it again. He's off on that one.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Crowder with the steal. Here's Dragic. Buries it down low.
And there's the toughness Dragic needs to show. Able to finish in the face of some very tight defense.
Walker the pass to Tice. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Well, I think Jimmy Buckets has underrated vision. He's more than capable of spotting open teammates and distributing accordingly.
Brown against Robinson. Takes the 13-footer. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Crowder. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
At 6'7", Jay Crowder weighs as much as some centers. He's built for contact.
And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat, stolen by Walker. Tatum passes to Walker. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Miami trailing. Butler on the way. Rig, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch. And Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. And Miami has possession, following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. Hero passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
The kick outside to Butler. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. The Heat also changing it up. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Adebayo. Jones comes in for Crowder. And Iguodala in for Jimmy Butler.
Embracing physical contact on the way up. Can't just seems to enjoy scoring right on the defense.
Dragic taking his time here. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Olynyk can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Wanamaker. Rebound by Olynyk. And it's the Heat on the break. Jones is running. It's stolen by Brown. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Floats it up for Williams. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Jones. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Here's Wanamaker. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
On the floor for Miami, we've got Kelly Olynyk, Iguodala out there with Jones. Then there's Dragic, and it's Hero into the two-guard spot.
And Jason Tatum.
Wow, hammering it in!
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And that one falls for Jones. Celtics trail by 4. Brown outside. Wanamaker looking over the floor. In the corner, Smart with it. Wanamaker the pass to Williams. And the shot goes in. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Williams leading the charge. Passes to Wanamaker. Brown. Good. And it's all knotted up.
And Brown is just utilizing his athleticism yet again. I mean, this time from the interior, though, but just sinking these close-range shots.
Heat moving the ball around. Olynyk the pass to Hero. Dragic left side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Hayward comes in for Brown. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. The Heat also changing it up. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Derek Jones. Butler comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Andre Iguodala. There's the pass to Tice. Smart on the wing. Hayward outside. Pass to Tice. And Butler sends it back.
You can't throw up weak shots when Butler is around. His shot blocking ability, impressive.
Adebayo kicks to Dragic. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide-open three is usually like a layup for him.
Hayward passes to Walker. The Heat leading by 3. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Getting out on the break. Butler completes the transition play.
Hayward left side. Pass to Walker. Bounce pass from Smart. Here's Walker. He's guarded by Dragic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You can't shake Walker. He's just a master at cashing in on these and-one opportunities.
Some changes for Boston. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice, and it's Tatum in for Williams. And Miami with a change here, too. Crowder's checked in. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
That was all created by Hayward's defensive work. He does so much to spark their transition game.
Down low. Robinson kicks to Butler. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Wanamaker's checked in. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Heat. Robinson, that's good.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
For Boston, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Wow, Butler letting it all hang out. This is why he's an all-star caliber player.
Hayward outside. Back to Walker. Crowder with the steal. Adebayo with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Miami. Walker the pass to Wanamaker. Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Brown, he's checked in for Walker. And Miami with a change here, too. Jones checked in for Butler. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. And then Iguodala with the dunk.
Such fluid moves. I mean, fast hands. Iguodala working over the defender.
Wanamaker the pass to Brown. Williams dishes to Brown. Over Iguodala. And it's Brown missing.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Hero. The kick out to Crowder. Out to the right wing. Lets it go with a 3. That one misses. And so it's Miami. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1. And that should do it with the
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center position. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. And stolen by Hayward. Walker the pass to Tatum. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Crowder. Butler goes in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, look, you can't give Butler breathing room. Once he senses an opening, he leaps all over it.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago
riding the end of the bench to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
And here is Robinson following Jaylen Brown's 3. That one good for 2.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe, Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him, and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Miami with a change here, too. Olynyk, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by the Heat. To the paint. And it's Butler with the jam.
Butler can get up. I mean, people take his hops for granted. That's the easy flush.
Dragic with it. Now guarded by Smart. Outside for Robinson. Launches it. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 7. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And they're running. Robinson finds Dragic. There's the triple. The Heat with a fresh 14. Back to Robinson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And a fast break now for the Celtics. The kick out to Tatum from the arc. No good on that one. And it's Miami the other way.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
The kick outside to Butler. Crowder, the pass to Butler. The offensive rebound.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Passes it to Tice. The Celtics working the ball around now. Left side Williams. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
When the defense forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here. His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. This has done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Got a piece of it. Olynyk with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And it's Butler with the jam.
Butler is so strong. I mean, when he completes plays like this, I mean, it earns himself that extra chance from the line.
Miami shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Williams. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. He feeds it to Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
When you pair Cantor's strong frame with the scorer's mentality, you get a guy that loves it.
To the wing on the left. Now the pass to Hero. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Celtics making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. Here's Wanamaker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Williams. Pass to Cantor. Dishes it to Hayward. Here's Wanamaker. And stolen by Butler.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good.
Now, look, we all know Butler wants to win. He knows he's in the prime years of his career, and he's hungry for titles.
Here's Wanamaker. He dishes it to Williams. And Jones sends it back. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the floor for Miami, they've got Iguodala, Hero out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Jones in at the power forward. Celtics trail by 12. A shot by Hayward, wide open, cans it from downtown. Hayward's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I like that Hayward knows exactly what to do with the ball. I mean, he gets in good position and lets it fly.
They get a hand on it. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Cantor, and he makes good on the layup.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Here's Hero. He's covered by Brown. Here's Adebayo. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
The kick out to Brown. Hayward outside. Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Shot clock at 5. Boston needs to get off a shot. And here's Brown outside. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Iguodala wide open. That 3 off the mark. Celtics trail by 9. Count that one.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Inside, Adebayo. Back to Butler. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Pass to Jones. Iguodala finds Adebayo. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The kick out to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. It's good from long range. Now just a 4-point Heat lead.
A gigantic bucket. Brown stepping into the spotlight when it matters most.
And it's Butler missing. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Wanamaker misses. Miami leading by 4. Here's Hero. From outside, off the mark. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Walker's checked in for Boston. The Heat also changing it up. Crowder, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And it's Dragic in for Andre Iguodala. Hayward outside. Back to Walker. And yes, it's good.
Plays like this make it clear that Walker takes his responsibility of being the leader for this team seriously. Just coming through in key situations with these type of baskets.
Now here's Dragic. Butler kicks to Dragic. This is it to Adebayo. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Here's Cantor. Hayward right side. Back to Walker. The feed to Williams. Celtics passing it around. Cantor's shot is off.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. That one goes. Count it. Hero's got his first points of the game. Celtics trail by 4. Walker the pass to Cantor. Now Brown fires it up. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Crowder the pass to Adebayo. The pass to Butler. Adebayo with the ball. In the corner, Crowder with it. Over Williams. Shot by Crowder, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Left side, Walker. Hayward against Butler. Hayward dishes to Cantor. Great D that time from Adebayo. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
This next question is based on probably one of the best basketball movies of all time, Hoop Dreams. High school standouts William Gates and Arthur Agee were coached by Gene Pingatore, who also coached which NBA Hall of Famer?
Was it Dominique Wilkins, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, or Isaiah Thomas?
This is a tough question.
A terrific evening look at Old Town. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter at small forward. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center position. Now here's Tatum. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Markkanen. Carter dishes to White. Levine wide open. They get it back. And Markkanen on the follow.
For a stretch four who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Markkanen does a good job attacking the offensive glass.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Brown feeling it out a bit. From the top of the key, it doesn't go for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And Levine, here we go. Down low, and Markkanen throws it down.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
Brown outside. Left side Walker. Pass to Tatum. This one for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
No, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
2 points. That one goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Walker. To the inside. Tice. Walker finds Tice. Good work defensively by Carter. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Brown. Hayward passes to Tatum. Hayward trying to get open. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Hayward. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Tice. The kick out to Brown. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Now here's White. Out to Carter. All sorts of time. And Tatum pulls it down.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Back to Hayward. Beyond the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
And using good instincts, Tatum gets buckets. His game is polished.
And stolen by Hayward. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. And Tice gets it to go. Tice has got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
White drives in. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Celtics. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. Chicago also making some changes. Luke Cornett comes in for Carter. And Zedaransky sub in for White. Good work there as it goes.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Levine. The kick out to Porter and taken away by Brown. And another fast break chance here for the Celtics. Here we go. Smart finds Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Porter against Brown. Cornett passes to Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Trademark move by Otto Porter. He makes excellent use of the pump fake.
Some changes for Boston. Robert Williams comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for the Bulls. Chris Dunn comes in for Zach LaVine. Here's Wanamaker. They grab their own miss. And Kent are able to finish.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Pass to Dunn. The kick out to Young. Back to Dunn. And so it's Boston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Here's the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And the layup's good off the glass. Tatum's got 13.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Dunn kicks to Cornett. Here's Hutchison, guarded by Tatum. Stolen by Smart. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Tatum.
Terrific steal. Smart doesn't take a lot of chances, but knows when to pick his spot.
To the middle, stolen by Kanter. The feed to Tatum. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Celtics leading by 16. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Smart. A three-pointer off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And the basket by Hutchison.
You have to be ready to receive when Satoransky has the ball. Shows excellent vision.
Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like John Moran, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific play.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Oh, that's blocked. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. Williams comes in for Robert Williams. Brown is checked in for Smart. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. And here is Valentine. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get open as Carter. A second chance effort. Pass to Valentine from deep. And again, Chicago. No good. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. Tatum looking around. Fires the 3. And that one is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Markkanen off with the layup.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And Tice gets it to go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And White kicks to Markkanen. White dishes to Carter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Knocked away. The pass to Markkanen. And it's denied. Outside Tatum. 26 seconds left now here in the second. Offensive rebound. Here's Williams. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
5 seconds left to play here in the half. What a performance for Jason Tatum. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And tipping off the second half, here's Jim Boylan's 5. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And here's Tatum for 3. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. And Tice throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putdown.
And GA, strong work all around in the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Providing so much size and athleticism out of the backcourt. Levine challenging the heart of that defense.
Outside Tatum. There's the 3. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Markkanen into the lane. Outside Porter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Carter. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Carter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Pass to Tatum. Tice in the high post. Carter on him, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Offensively, just versatile. Tatum keeps his defenders on edge with so many moves with the ball.
Levine, and the rejection by Tatum. On the wing, Porter. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Off target at the rim. Tatum drives in. And here's Walker outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
From the baseline, Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Levine finds Markkanen. Here's Carter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Carter, that's good. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Walker. And the layup falls. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
Count that bucket.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Walker against White. Walker surveying the floor. Tatum down low. Carter on him. Tatum's shot is off.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Porter, no luck. Celtics leading by 17. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
You got to avoid fouling Tatum in those situations. He's very clever at getting the defense to kind of bite when he attacks.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And it's done penetrating. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
The 3 from Tatum. Boston, no good that time either. Bulls trail by 18. Young inside. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Saransky's checked in for Chris Dunn. But they'll get another chance. Now, here's Satoransky. He's covered closely. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And so it's the Boston Celtics with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Smart. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. Then it's Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. The Celtics working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Cantor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, Cantor can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I know I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's Satoransky, and Cantor pulls it down. Boston leading by 22. Williams passes to Wanamaker. Williams looking around. Back to Wanamaker, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game, doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
Some changes for Boston. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. Hayward comes in for Williams. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. The Bulls also changing it up. Carter, he's checked in for Young. Markkanen comes in for Denzel Valentine. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Shaquille Harrison. For 3, Hayward. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. LaVine with it. He's picked up by Walker. And the jam by LaVine.
When they go up-tempo and push the action, they are speaking Zach LaVine's language.
Pass to Tice. Back to Smart. Takes a 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And it's LaVine that time on the assist by Carter. That's 12 points for Zach LaVine.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Outside, Walker. He kicks it to Smart. Satoransky against Walker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Bulls. They trail by 18.
Good drive. For a big point guard, Satoransky has a surprisingly quick first step.
Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Passes it to Tice for the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Porter's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Satoransky. 1:51 left here in the 4th quarter. Outside, LaVine. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Brown against LaVine. Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Celtics.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Outside, Walker. Tatum on the wing. Outside, Walker. Back to Tatum. Markkanen pulls it in. And Levine, here we go. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Hayward looking around. This one for 3. Boston, no good that time either. Outside, Porter. The tray. Off target. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be...